Few books in the Bible are as short, yet as powerful as the Book of Malachi. Only 4 chapters, but a message that cuts through centuries and still speaks today. In the next few minutes, we'll explore its background, its message, and why it's so relevant to us right now. Malachi's prophecy takes place about 100 years after the Jewish people returned from exile in Babylon. The temple had been rebuilt, worship had been restored. But over time, enthusiasm faded. The people were going through the motions of religion, but their hearts were distant from God. Malachi, whose name means "my messenger," was sent by God to awaken a spiritually sleepy nation. If you're enjoying this journey through the Book of Malachi, give this video a like, subscribe, and share it so more people can hear this message. And tell me in the comments, have you read Malachi before? What verse spoke most to you? Malachi begins with God declaring, "I have loved you." But the people respond, "How have you loved us?" God reminds them of his covenant, his choice of Israel, not because of their merit, but because of his grace. Yet they treated that love as common, offering him less than their best. The priests were offering defective sacrifices, blind, lame, sick animals. God asks, "Try giving that to your governor." Would he accept it? Worship had become routine. God says he would rather see the temple doors closed than receive hypocritical offerings. True worship must come from the heart, not just from ritual. God accuses the people of robbing him in tithes and offerings. But instead of simply condemning them, he invites, "Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse and test me. See if I will not open the windows of heaven." It's a call to trust him completely, not just financially, but in every area of life. Malachi warns that God will come like a refiner's fire, purifying his people. But for those who persist in injustice, idolatry, and dishonesty, his coming will mean judgment. Yet for those who fear his name, the Son of Righteousness will rise with healing in its wings. The same day will bring joy to some, but fear to others, depending on the heart's condition. Malachi foretells a messenger who will prepare the way for the Lord, fulfilled in John the Baptist. He also points to the messenger of the covenant, Jesus Christ himself, who would bring salvation and a new covenant written on human hearts. Even the final verses promise that Elijah will come before the great day of the Lord, fulfilled in John's ministry, which prepared people's hearts for Jesus. Malachi closes with a plea, "Remember the law of Moses and turn your hearts." It's both a warning and a hope. The people were to stay faithful while waiting for the promised Messiah. Today, we live in a time similar to Malachi's: religious routine, spiritual coldness, and social injustice, but also a call from God to return to him wholeheartedly. The message of Malachi is simple but urgent. God loves you. He calls you to give him your best. He promises blessing to those who trust him. And he warns that a day is coming when he will set all things right. If this message spoke to you, like, share, and send it to someone who needs encouragement. And tell me in the comments which part of Malachi's story impacted you the most.